Hi, I'm David and I'm from the Maths Learning Service at the University of Adelaide, and I'm going to tell you about the unit sizes in the SI units. I'm going to do this by talking about a particular measurement called the litre. Here's my litre. It's a measure of volume, so I've drawn a little cube there to show you how big it is. Well, the idea of my SI units is that my litre could be made up of a whole lot of smaller measurements, or it could be a fraction of an even bigger measurement. I'm going to go up and look at the bigger measurements first. So, my litre is a fraction, it's a thousandth of a kiloliter. And here's my kiloliter. My kiloliter is 1,000 litres. If I write that in scientific notation, it's 10 to the 3 litres. But of course my kiloliter is a fraction of an even bigger measurement. It's a thousandth of a megaliter. And here is my megaliter. A megaliter is 1,000 kiloliters. If I convert that all back to litres, I can write that in scientific notation as 10 to the 6 litres. But of course my megaliter is a fraction of an even bigger measurement. It's a thousandth of a gigaliter. And here's my gigaliter. My gigaliter is 1,000 megaliters. If I convert that back to litres, I get 10 to the 9 litres. But again, my gigaliter is a fraction of an even bigger measurement. It's a thousandth of a teraliter. And here's my teraliter. My teraliter is 1,000 gigaliters. If I convert that back to litres, I'm going to get 10 to the 12 litres. But again, my teraliter is a thousandth of an even bigger measurement. It's a thousandth of a petaliter. I'm not going to draw the petaliter because I could be going up for quite a while before I run out of names for my measurements. But you get the idea. Each one goes up by another 1,000. Let's head back down to my litre. There's my litre again. And this time let's go down and look at the smaller measurements. So now, my litre is 1,000 milliliters. And here's my milliliter. My milliliter is a thousandth of a litre. If I write that in scientific notation, I get 10 to the minus 3 litres. But of course my milliliter is made up of a whole lot of even smaller measurements. It's 1,000 microliters. Here's my microliter. The microliter is a thousandth of a milliliter. If I convert that back to meters and write it in scientific notation, I get 10 to the minus 6 liters. But again, my microliter is 1,000 of an even smaller measurement. It's 1,000 nanoliters. And here's my nanoliter. My nanoliter is 1,000th of a microliter. And if I convert all that back to liters, I get 10 to the minus 9 litres. But again, my nanoliter is a thousand of an even smaller measurement. It's 1,000 picolitres. And here's my picoliter. My picoliter is 1,000th of a nanoliter. And if I convert that back to litres and write it in scientific notation, I get 10 to the minus 12 litres. But as usual, my picoliter is even more of a much smaller measurement. It's 1,000 femtoliters. But I'm not going to show you the femtoliters because if I kept going down too far I'd run out of zooming capacity in my Prezi editor. So let's go back up and have a look at the liters. So my litre is made up of heaps and heaps of even smaller measurements, and it's a fraction of heaps and heaps of even bigger measurements. That's how the unit sizes in the SI units work.